say? Somewhere because someone's gonna sit here. Oh, I'm right there. Hey, Mr. McCloud. Hey, hey guys. I just saw you in Publix the other day.
That's the same thing I said. I guess I'm not very Publix all the time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started. I'm Coach Franco, Nick Franco, the athletic director here at Santa Lucia's. On behalf of the entire athletic department, thank you all for sharing in this moment with Zach and Zach's family. We appreciate everything that he's done for our school. And now I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Krupa first, our vice principal.
All right. Thank you, guys. First of all, before we start, I want to thank somebody that's been writing for the newspapers around here. He's covered Zach, and he didn't really have to be here today, but he did. Steve Dorsey in the back. He's a Hall of Famer. I want to start off by reading something I saw on the phone. I was at a softball game last night, so I started scrolling through magazines and stuff. This is his, I don't know, his bio and stuff, Zach's bio, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about Zach. And it lists all the players that University of Miami signed this year. It has all the top players, and of course, Zach's one of the top players. And this is what it says right here. I don't know if I can find it. All right, Zach McCloud, you ready? He's 6'2", 215 pounds, Santa Lucia's High School. As a junior, 2014, 119 tackles, 19 for losses, 6 sacks, 9 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries. Stars, he was a 4-star guy. Ranked number 19 outside linebacker in the nation. And this, they give a little bio here, projection. It goes, starting outside linebacker, that's what they think down at University of Miami. The playmaking instinct and striking ability of McCloud showed in high school, portends good things in college once he bulks up a little and learns the playbook. No reason he can't be an impact defender. They can expect me to hit these college linemen and college running backs just like I hit these school linemen and running backs in high school, he told Scout Magazine. I just got to get smarter and have better technique. I'll work with Mr. Krupa on that. No, they didn't put that. Fun facts. Decommitted from Miami after Al Golden was fired, but rejoined the class a month later. Chased by Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, among others. He was a first-team Class 8A All-Star, All-State actually. Number 2 Palm Beach Game Time Big Board that we have in Palm Beach County. Father grew up a Hurricanes fan in Carroll City, called UM his dream school, correct? Or did they just make that up? Is that right?
No.
All right. Said he used to have hands like Odell Beckham Jr., right? before breaking both hands in his first season of organized football as an 8th grader. He's going to wear number 53 down at Miami, correct? All right. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff, so it's neat to kind of read stuff like that. Just talking about Zach real quick. And by the way, Zach, I say that's my helmet and my football. I brought it out here for decoration. Now, one of them, Daryl gave me the football for Santa Lucia's, and he's down there at Miami. And the other one's Vince. Now, I'm not putting those out there so he brings me something one day, but I mean, it would be nice. But anyway, first, Zach's a great, I mean, look, we've never had this many people here. Never had this many people here. He's going to, football, I don't know what's going to happen with football. He might be playing in the NFL one day. He might not. But I will promise you this. He's going to be a great student down there, and he's going to be a great person. And that means more than what happens on the football field. I hope everything works out fine on the football field, but I think everything will. And really, I attribute it to his mom and dad. When a student comes here to high school, I always think the teachers and administrators and stuff have a lot to do with it. We really didn't have to do a lot with Zach. It's like, Mom, I don't know if you're a good cook or not. Are you a good cook?
I'm fair.
Well, it's like making, all right, he's fair. Making a big dinner, and then you put some spices on. All we had to do, we were the spices. You did the hard work. You and Dad did the hard work, and you did. In fact, do you remember the first time I met you guys was it was in Ms. Neer's office, and do you remember what I told you? Probably not, because nobody's going to remember what I'm saying right now.
I remember. That's true.
Anybody? Shannon, you were there. Do you remember? Coach Wayne.
I was there. I remember that.
What was it?
You asked them if they would write a book about being good parents because
I
how
know.
they raised that.
I did. I said, God, if you could just write a book how you raise your son, I could make a lot of money off that book. I don't know what they did or how they did it, but Zach was, beyond everything else, a great person, and we're glad he's here. So, congratulations to Zach. Congratulations to the family. And thank everybody for being here. I know, pass it back to Coach Franco. I get a little choked up sometimes talking about Zach. We're going to miss you. I know you're going to do great down there. Oh, Miss Tangway, I see Miss Tangway back here would also help Zach in the right direction and stuff like that. So glad you're here. I'm not going to mention everybody because I'm going to miss them. I see Miss Mulally here, and of course your head football coach, Mr. Bradley, Coach Bradley. Yeah, he's right in there.
Yeah, so Coach Bradley, go ahead.
All right.
I'll go ahead. When Zach first came here as a freshman, I mean, I've been knowing their family for quite a long time, even before he was in high school. But when Zach came here as a freshman, us as the coaching staff, we looked and we said, man, this kid has great determination, work ethic. They would run sprints, and then Zach would be out there running the track and say, hey, man, don't tire yourself out. And I talked to his dad. He said, man, he doesn't want to be outworked, And we knew when he was a freshman that he was going to be very good. By the end of his freshman year, we said, man, this kid's going to play college football. By the end of his sophomore year, us as a coaching staff said, boy, this kid is going to be a star, just because there wasn't very much that he couldn't do athletically. And then you couple that with his academic talents, and like Mr. Krupa said, whatever he decides to do, I mean, success is going to follow him in college, and then on to whatever he decides to do professionally. So we'll go ahead and let Zach speak and go ahead and get it signed. And
One thing I forgot, Ms. Robinson was planning on being here, our principal, that she got called out to an important meeting, so she wishes you the best and your family the best too. So I'm sorry she
Yeah, so Zach, now it's your turn.
I'm not a speech. I wasn't prepared for this. You should have told me this last night.
Just something real quick.
From the heart.
From the heart. Sometimes the best is just straight from the heart.
No, today
You
they
did?
would have been like they had to wake up at like 5 today. So I was already here. I was trying to miss that with them.
all right. But not trying to miss class, which is what he told me, that we need to do this at 9 a.m. because he's got to go to class. That's what kind of student athlete he is. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing I have in this speech to say, even though you said all that about my athletic ability, you still let me run the ball, and that really hurt my confidence.
Well, that's it.
I'm probably never let you forget that. But I really didn't have a speech prepared. Like, I didn't think about this. So, I'll do this. I don't have a, I'm serious, I don't have a speech.
That's all right, man.
Well, I'll say, Zach,
Thank Jesus.
Yes.
Thank somebody. Thank my parents for coming together and making me possible.
It started to sound like that. Hey, Zach, I'm a big Miami fan. I always have been. It's all about you. And I think now that you're down there, if you guys aren't Miami fans, you will be. I see them coming back, and I'm predicting a top 10 finish this year. I just feel that way with the recruiting class they have, the coaching staff they have. So you're in a great position right now. Good things follow good people, and it happened for you. So it's all going to work out fine for you. And you got to practice your speeches now that you're a hurricane. Because you're going to be
I
live.
ready.
Yeah, you got it.
When they put the blankets on the face, you gotta be ready.
Yeah.
All the time.
This is I won't get fed.
You watch on it, so here, so I won't get caught.
Oh, yeah.
You hear so you won't this fast. So you hear so you won't this fast.
It's not the same.
Does anybody else have anything else?
I think even though you're already enrolled, it's time to sign. Get it over with.
It's a lot of stuff.
All you gotta do is sign your name at the bottom.
This one, or is there another one?
No, just right there on the bottom.
Okay.
And then mom and dad have to sign after.
Situation.
prices.
There you go, Mom.
Not yours anymore.
It's official.
It's official. Congrats, Zach.
If anybody has questions, we'll take a few questions and then we'll get them out of here.
Can you just tell us a little something about the recruiting process for the other underclassmen, what the process is like and what is required to get to your level that you're at?
It's hectic and like it's really fun at first because it's like all new to you, and then like eventually everybody tell you this like down the road. It kind of gets annoying. People blowing up your phone at night and stuff. You're trying to go to sleep. It's, yeah. I guess my advice would be just to stay organized with it. Just make sure you're thinking the people that's contacting you, and don't show them that you're annoyed. But you just go work and all that has to come first. Don't be taking phone calls and doing interviews if you got a paper due the next night. So.
Okay. One other question. In regards to the parents, let me just ask the parents a quick question. How was the recruiting process for you?
It's been fun for me. I've been wanting to open up all of the letters and stuff, but I'm just going. I'm on a big cloud. Whenever I'm feeling low, I just think about the good things that's happening. To my family in general, and I'm experiencing things that I never would have experienced without Zach paying attention to the things that he's been paying attention to. And I just want to thank the coaches and the teachers and the administration, for everything that they've done in both of our kids' life. You're talking about Zach now, so and we always you're gonna see this beard coming back for St. Lucia's football.
Good.
I wish everybody the best and just keep struggling, keep trying, and everything you're doing, like, give it your all.
Mom, how's the process been for you for Zach being recruited? I know a lot of things that go on.
I think I have focused on trying to make sure there is a balance always. I never want, I never want things to get too focused on on the athletic part. To me, education is always first. Always being grateful for everything that we have, whether it be the athletic ability or even the academic ability. Just very grateful, and I just want us to all be very grateful for whatever we have. So that's been my part.
People fan speeches.
Great.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since he left. What are you doing down there besides school? Do you guys truly work out and stuff? And
Yeah, we condition like maybe when I was in here 4 times a week, but last week was 2 times a week.
all right.
You get up at 5, walk over, do your workout. They have like mandatory meals. Like everybody thinks you get all this money and stuff, you can stock it in the refrigerator. No, you gotta eat the food they give you.
It's probably still pretty good though. Huh?
Yeah, it is. It's like steak. But really, we've been working out. We probably start practice in March, getting the pads and all that. And get yelled at when it comes to the part.
Zach, I have a question for you. You always manage to stay in like the top 5-10% of your class. You did a really great job of balancing athletics and your academics and still earning all those high grades. I think it's important to kind of share how you were able to do that.
Put the school first.